So, the past 2 days I've just been feeling under the weather and it gets worse and worse and worse. And I think I might have COVID. 1, 2, 3, and Sands of Time. So, I know I'm just showing you my chin right now, but I am now making my way to the clinic. It's still very early, like it's early in the morning, so like I don't know how it's gonna be in terms of like the queue. Please don't mind that stain behind me. Like, don't mind this car. I also just want to point out that it's not my car, you know what I mean? Like, if it were mine, it would definitely be in better condition. I want to apologize for not wearing a seatbelt, and I'm using my phone while driving. I was being an idiot that morning. I'm at the clinic and I'm about to go and find out what's wrong with me. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. So I'm back in the car. It's 7 a.m. right now. The people who do the testing have not yet arrived. I thought I was beating the masses by arriving so early. But yeah, that's where we are right now. The results came out and it came out positive, so I think it's crazy. Like, once you find something out, then you start to feel worse than you did before you knew what the problem was, you know? I just don't feel great. And also, can I just mention, guys, my family is frantic. So, you know, they're basically just running around, making phone calls, telling people, oh my God, like, we have COVID, oh my God, like, you know. I get it. I guess I understand the way that my family is reacting to the whole thing is warranted. Physically, the way that I feel right now, I have a scratchy throat. I feel lightheaded, but the headache has subsided a little bit. But I just feel weak. But yeah, other than that, the body aches have kind of stopped, even on my back. Like, everything is not completely gone. Like, I can still feel that my head is a bit like, you know, but it's very like mild, very subtle. So I think I'll be fine. So it's day 3. It's now like 4 p.m. So I didn't just get up. I just got up from a nap. The only reason I took a nap was because my nephew woke me up early in the morning today asking for an aux cable at 6 a.m. If somebody wakes me up, I can't go back to sleep. So I woke up early because of that. I took a nap, and guess what? After like 40 minutes, he woke me up. Yeah. So I don't want to talk about COVID itself, but I want to show you guys the medication that I have been taking over the last 2 days. Okay, so this is all the medication. So I'll start with the medication whose doses finish today. The first one is aspirin. They gave it to me like this at the clinic. 2 pills in here, and they said to break it into take a half once a day. So that means after 3 days, I've taken 1.5, and there's a half that's left in here that I'm not going to use, but that's the first medication that I take. Then the second one is also 3 tablets, finishes today. This is a antibiotic. They are really good at flushing out like infections and whatever, or something like that. Guys, I'm not a doctor, please. Another antibiotic. This one finishes after 10 days. Vitamin B1. I forgot what vitamin B1 does, but yeah, this is it. And then we have Trolic. This is for the chest. So if my chest starts closing up, which hasn't happened thus far, but I take these anyway. These are just pain meds whose efficacy I'm kind of skeptical about. I actually take my own sinus tablets in addition to these, but yeah. And then we have Allergex, very popular allergy tablets. People use them as sleeping tablets as well. Last but not least, Elemental Zinc. This is really good for diarrhea. And I need it so much because I don't want to be running to the bathroom every 30 minutes because there's people in the house and I'm trying to stay in my room as much as possible. And those are my meds. Okay, so my nephew, after I got tested, he went because he was also presenting with some symptoms, but for some reason they didn't do a rapid test with him, and the results only came out today, and they came out positive. I feel very guilty about that because he was supposed to go to Joburg today for his soccer trials. I think they call that. He's trying to get into a football academy, and they have to you go through that assessment where they see how you play soccer. He's done it before. He did it back in September. It didn't go through, and he signed up, and they gave him December, like now. So I know how badly he wants it. Hello. Well, it's day 5 today. I feel great. Yeah, I've recovered a lot. A lot of the symptoms are completely gone today. Yesterday, I didn't experience any headache or fatigue or muscle body pains. The only thing that I'm still kind of experiencing is diarrhea and tummy aches. My stomach is a little unsettled still, but I kind of attribute some of that to antibiotics. They can kind of upset your stomach and cause diarrhea. So it might be that. It's just the policing for me. I can't go anywhere, you guys. I can't go to the bathroom without someone asking me questions
what are you doing? Where are you?
It's so annoying. I think that's the only thing that irritates me at this at this point. It's like, can I just go to the bathroom? Can you just respect the last portion of privacy that I have? And also not being able to make my own food. I'm so happy that the fatigue is also not there anymore. Yesterday, I actually recorded an audition video that included choreo. My rhythm is really off, and I had to put in a lot of effort into the singing and the script. There was also a script, and I'm just crossing my fingers that they go.
You know, he can't dance. He dances like a fucking praying mantis, but let's give him a chance. You know, his singing is really good.
I hope that they react that way because it would change my life. Oh my god, it would. I also want to point out sometimes when we want something and we're obsessed over it, I think we start to repel it. When I started to audition for this, I was just like, this would be nice, and I submitted a video and my CV and my photos, but I wasn't very get back to me, and they got back to me. So I want to keep that same energy. Obviously, I want to put 10 times the effort. I had to submit it before I go to bed today. There's really not anything to talk about today. The symptoms that I had was a headache, diarrhea, tummy ache, muscle or body aches, and fatigue, and fever. Fever and fatigue, I just kind of use the two interchangeably, but I know they don't mean the same thing, but it's just it's confusing. I couldn't tell sometimes if I was feeling fever or fatigue. Those are the symptoms I was experiencing day 1. Today, which is day 5, I'm only experiencing a little bit of a tummy ache, and it only happens once or twice or 3 times a day, and the diarrhea. Listen, please stay safe and make sure that when you travel, you follow all the regulations and the precautions that are placed, because, yeah, Omicron is real, and for me, more than anything, it's just an inconvenience. I could be out there drinking with my friends. Yesterday on Sunday, I was supposed to have a gig. I've already mentioned this earlier in the video, and I had to cancel that. And when I messaged the organizer, we actually worked together, I said to her, hi, I went to get tested after not feeling well for the last 2 days, and it came back positive. I'm sorry, I can't make Sunday. And you know what the response was? Understood, next time. I don't know if this is petty, and let me know in the comment section, but I'm just I don't want to be involved in her business anymore. The way that she responded was not nice, and this wasn't the first time actually, We've had just one other situation where I was just what kind of person are you? So I don't know, for me, that response was sharp by. That brings me to the end of 5 days. I will be giving you an update after 10 days. I'm not going to be filming every single day like I have been. I'm just going to do one video. I always do this to myself. I tell you what I'm going to do next, and I put pressure on myself. One thing I know for sure is that I'm not going to give you real time updates. I'm just gonna give a summary at the end of my quarantine. Yeah, I will see you guys very soon.